The title of this podcast is Use Life to Increase Your Focus. I'm reading a great book right now called The Inner Game of Tennis, and it is fantastic. For someone who is a recovering perfectionist who was completely attached to outcome, this book came at the right time. I'm doing a much better job thanks to the practice over the last 11 or 12 years of not attaching my self-worth or how I would rate my level of enjoyment of a particular experience based on outcome. So I've gotten better there. The one place where I have been interested in making that true also is on the pickleball court. And I made some strides, and I'm grateful for that about how I approach the game. Some examples is that I'm a much better teammate over the last year and a half than I was in the beginning. Before, if my partner didn't, play well, I would blame them. If my partner wasn't drilling as much as I was to improve their game, I was upset about that. And if the other people were better than me, I took the losses pretty hard. I was a good sportsman on the court, but I took the losses pretty hard. And so I worked on becoming a better teammate. And every time I walk off the court, I always ask myself, what kind of teammate was I today? And I can say over the last year and a half, I've been a very, very good teammate. The area that has been elusive up until this point has been about my focus. There's so much chatter that's going on with self one on the court, giving me a lot of coaching, giving me a lot of direction about what I should be doing on a particular shot regarding what my wrist position is, my paddle angle is, if my footwork was good or bad, evaluating and judging the quality of the shot, just all those things, which makes it very hard for self two to really just go out and make it happen or be in flow state. So I have really been interested in how I do that. And I thought by just focusing on all these things that my performance would get better on the court. And to get better, what I mean by that is it would be consistently better, not just better, you know, some of the time or most of the time, but the majority of the time it would be better. Focusing on, again, footwork, where the ball is, where my opponent is, how I strike the shot, the kind of shot in this particular position, the nature of the ball that I'm receiving, like all these things I'm trying to focus on. When I stop and the ball is coming toward my way and do a split step, all those things I'm thinking about, and that is overload for my conscious, for myself too. The Keith that just wants to be in flow state that operates best when it has the freedom to just learn and kind of figure it out. So those are some of the things that I was really interested in, and I thought by bringing focus to what the ego was talking about and all its chatter would get me there, but that's not what's happened. And so the book suggests that, when you, in this case, not tennis, but pickleball, that you should practice pickleball to increase your focus and not the other way around, you where you would practice focus to increase your success on the tennis court. And I thought that was interesting, and it really resonated with me that if I work on focus, if I use the opportunity of tennis as a vehicle, as a path to increase my focus, that would have benefit in every other area of my life, in all my relationships, in all my interactions, and how life situations show up. It would serve me well there too. So it's not about the game of tennis. It's really about my ability to focus, to be in the present moment, to really serve the moment that's in front of me, without any of this chatter. And I thought that was really, really profound. So part of that is for me means practicing of letting go of my ego so that I can increase the blissful experiences of life instead of using life to get what my ego wants, which inevitably always leads to suffering. So I am really committed to this practice of really uh, using or seeing the opportunity to use life to increase my focus, to be in the present moment. And life has certainly given me a lot of opportunities to do exactly that. Is to keep the main thing, and to really, really stay focused. And again, not the other way around. You know, my intent now is to use life to increase my focus and not the other way around.